Hey, Soul Tribe. Tracy here with Sweet Spot e-magazine. Thank you so very much for the likes. Can you hear me now? Can y'all hear me? Hello? Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so very much. All right. So, well, we rang the bell. And it sounded like somebody was pissed. Hey, Shaylin. Hey, Trinity. Hey, James and Biscuit, Malcolm, Elizabeth. How is everyone? Yeah, so it sounds like somebody is upset. We're going to start with the stack. Okay. And hey, TikTok, what's the message? Something about somebody's solar plexus chakra. Maybe their confidence, how they feel about themselves. Something about now they see things clearly and they see that nobody was competing with them. So maybe it was about their confidence. Let's see what else, Spirit. Hey, Michelle, how are you? Yeah, somebody, you know what? They had to catch themselves. You know what I'm saying? Somebody kind of like had to, when you catch yourself, it's almost like, you had to check yourself. Somebody had to check themselves. Because they was doing a lot behind the scenes. That's what it was. But see, they didn't realize that Spirit was looking at them. Something about what they was doing, Spirit saw it all of it. Yeah. You know what? I feel like what Spirit was looking at with this person was they was either being like some type of Jezebel or some type of player, like a hoe. Hey, Nurse Oasis, how are you? Yeah, but you know what? It's like you had to, I told you it had to do with somebody's confidence, how they felt about themselves. And you had to tell them to stop blaming them, stop blaming you for their own insecurities. Yep. And now they want your mercy after trying to unalive you or do you in. You know what I'm saying? It's like you had to tell this person, no, these are your issues. Take your shit back. These are your issues. These are not my issues. I don't have time for this, whatever. You had something more to do, a higher commitment. You had something, a bigger plan. Something about you are some type of master teacher about something. It could be about life. It could be about spirituality. It could be about, whatever it is. And you have a lot of good energy around you, about you, exuding from you. It's like you are the star. And something about a new beginning, you're excited about this new beginning. You know what? Something is going to happen on Wednesday. And Wednesday is just in a couple of days, right? Or tomorrow. Yeah, Wednesday is tomorrow. So something's going to happen tomorrow. And that's when you're going to realize that the Holy Spirit is in the house. That's like recognizing and realizing that God is real. What's the spirit? Oh, what's the master spirit? There may be something that you have to stand your ground. And it may be time for you to leave now because you realize that this is over. It's like somebody, with your sacral chakra, like maybe somebody is trying to affect that about you. But don't worry, because God is pulling up in the Camino as we speak, okay? Like I said, something is going to happen that you're going to know that the Holy Spirit is in the house. And that's just confirmation. God pulling up in the El Camino. Mm-hmm. I feel like you're going to receive some really good news on Sunday. Really good news on Sunday. Okay. And it could be about a past love that's returning. And maybe you even have to let go of the ugly past. Somebody from the past coming back. And in order for something to work is you both have to let go of, the bitterness or the whatever, grudge or whatever. Something about just have some compassion towards this person. Because you know why? They feel stupid. Hey, Nene love, how are you, sweetie? No sound again? You can't hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, okay. Thank you, country girl. Nene, you may have to refresh. Hold on, refresh. Nene. Thank you, James. Thank you, Elizabeth. It's Nene. Okay, thank you, Shaylin. I was like, what again? Thank you, Mental Alchemist. Hey, Mental Alchemist, how are you? Thank you, James. Thank you, Malcolm. Yeah, show some compassion towards this person because they really do. They feel stupid. They know that whatever it was that they did, they know that they messed up. What else, Spirit? Something about I think whenever without you or something about this person felt like that was in the wild, wild west. Now this person realizes that you have a very high spiritual IQ and that you are very spiritually tapped in. And whenever you told somebody else to beat feet in the motherfucking street, they should have followed suit. Because after you left, that's when they wanted to push the panic button. You know? What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? Ooh, that's too many. But this is somebody that always played the victim, though. That was their thing. And they could have had some abandonment issues. But what made it worse was they started hanging around those people that was just like them, toxic, just like them, instead of them trying to hang around positive people or, getting help if they needed it. So this person, they understand that, you are a little guarded. And it's because, you grew up a long time ago. And you're not sure if they've grown up yet. Yep. See, this person realizes that they shitted on their blessing. Yep. What's the message, Spirit? Okay, Nini, I'm glad. Thank you. What's the message? Anything else? I think that's it from the stack. So let's go to the tarot. See what's really crack-a-lacka. See, this person, you're covered by God. You're a special person. You're covered by God. Bottom of the deck. 5 of Pentacles. Somebody feels left out in the cold. Yep. Yeah, from your love, from your attention, from your tenderness. Like this person didn't realize what was going to happen whenever they was doing whatever they was doing until after it was done. And after it was done, it was a wrap. And like I said, now this person understand, the message. They get it now. They get it now. They wide awake now. See, this person, they had to do some soul searching. And they had to think about what it was that they was initially trying to even do. That's why they shitted on their own blessing. Because they lost sight of what it was that they was even actually trying to do. But see, this person, it's like they didn't see something. And they even consider themselves holding something back from you. Hey, Addie, how are you? Okay, now I know that Nini is Addie. So, yeah, they felt like they was holding something back from you. Yeah, it's almost like this person thought that they was holding something back from you. But whenever I guess like maybe either you went ahead and just went on your way, or you just stopped worrying about that person or something. And it's like at that point, they're going to look at what they have and they realize this was nothing. That it was like they feel like that they was gypped. Yeah. And they don't even realize what the plan was. They lost sight of what the plan was, of what the direction was. So this person became so, like, they didn't know if they was coming, if they was going, if they was standing, if they was sitting. They didn't know what the hell they was doing. They just knew that whatever they was trying to do, they was thinking that if they held back from you, they was holding something back from you. And they was. They saved you from a whole lot of calamity. See, now somebody wants to, come towards you. They want to apologize. And I think this person really wants to apologize more because they got the broken heart more so than you. But they know they owe you an apology for acting a fool, acting a motherfucker fool with you. And it's almost like it's almost like kind of applauding the amount of emotion you did not really show. Although this person sees you as, very loving, kind, gentle, it's almost like you chose not to give the emotion that they thought they wanted to see. It's almost like you restrained yourself quite politely, like somebody, like somebody was thinking that you was going to act a certain way, but the way that you did act, it didn't even line up to the way that they thought that you was going to act. But and I think it's because you grew up. The way you acted was very mature. And see, maybe somebody thought that they was messing with you, because I don't know, it's like they wanted to try and push your panic button. But see, they didn't realize that you were spiritually tapped in and you have a high spiritual IQ. You was already spiritually tapped in and you have a very high spiritual IQ. They didn't know. Like I said, they feel stupid. And the fact that you show them so much compassion. Hey, Red Violet. The fact that you show them so much compassion fucks them up. I think there were like two other people. Could have been a mother and a daughter, or someone that's older and someone that's younger. But it's something about these two and you. It's almost like now they want to, it's almost like now somebody wants to connect with you or choose you. But it's almost like you've been by yourself for so long, or single for so long, or independent for so long, that thinking about, actually grouping up or hanging out or you're kind of cool on that. I'm good. No, we don't have to, but we can act like we did though. Yeah, because it's like you almost see that as a chore. If it's almost like the way that they started it back then is the way that you prefer to keep it right now. You don't want to all of a sudden be, oh, we doing a cousin sleepover or a sister sleepover or a brother hangout or a brother trip, or you don't want to do all that. You like, we cool. Well, however we doing it, we cool. Like I said, they feel stupid because now they want to come back to you. They want to come back to you. Like I said, and they want you to let go of the ugly past. And it was an ugly past. Like I said, it's funny that they have abandonment issues when you was the one that was consistently and continually and constantly abandoned. They was always part of the crowd, part of the group, part of the couple. Yeah, somebody can see that something new is happening for you. Something spectacular. You could be having a new job with a substantial increase in pay or something, but something is great is about to happen to you. Hey, J. Mike. Hey, Maria Hernandez. How are you? And this is something that you've been patiently waiting on. You know, you've been waiting for your turn. I'm hearing that song from the Jeffersons. Where we moving on up to the east side. That song. Y'all know I can't sing, so I'm not going to torture nobody unless you piss me off. But that's the song that I'm hearing. It's like somebody's been patiently waiting their turn. And it's almost like, almost like somebody tried to throw some shit into the game. Yeah, almost like somebody tried to throw some shit into the game, though. Hey, the Blue Star. Yep, it's almost like yeah, it's almost like somebody said something, you know, and said something or tried to do something to make somebody feel like they wanted to kind of take some space or put some distance there or something. But this person doesn't realize they don't realize all they did was create an issue for themselves later down the road. Because see, something's going to happen, and it's gonna pop off for this person, and they think they're going to be able to tell somebody something. They ain't gonna be able to tell nobody nothing, because it's like the way that they was towards somebody else is the way that somebody's going to be towards them. It's going to put them in that same position, that same predicament. So they was digging a grave, a hole for somebody, and they didn't realize they was digging it for themselves. See, it's like you said a prayer, you asked God for a blessing, you started doing whatever it is that you needed to do to heal yourself, and what you did was you healed yourself from this could have been a tragic, backstabbing, low life, low energy, ignorant motherfucking, lie that was there to try and take you down or something like that. But instead, you was blessed with something else. You was blessed with something else. And I feel like, you know what, your truth, your honesty attracted the attention of someone else somewhere else. Like you attracted the attention of someone else that is high ranking or could get you, in the door or something like that. And it's almost like you started working on something else or started working somewhere else. Yeah, because people can see your strength. They can see your strength. And then on top of that, it's almost like you've been doing something for a while now. And it's almost like you've been consistently moving forward, consistently striving and taking on more and more and more. There's something coming that's going to be about a contract. a contract that's going to put you through. It's almost like it's going to take you to another level. Whether it could be like, it could be you signing this important contract, like it's taking you to another tax bracket. You know what I'm saying? First, you was making 70 grand a year. You signed this new contract. Now you're making 110 grand a year. That's going to put you in a whole nother tax bracket. Get ready to pay. You know, something like that. Or this company moves you, and so first, the house that you always had was like, a 3-bedroom house, but the company moves you across the country, and what they get is a 5-bedroom house. But I mean, it's like something increases. Something increases. I'm telling you. Yeah, and it's almost like it's a brand new beginning for you. Brand new beginning. This is something that I feel you almost had to, I don't want to say compete for, but this is something that I feel like you stand head and shoulders above the rest. Mm-hmm. And see, this is even after a time of you deciding it was time for you to leave a situation that you knew was not going to be good for you. That you knew was not going to be good for you. Like you decided it was time for you to move around some. And the thing is, it's gonna fuck somebody up is you didn't spend no time, waste no time. You did not waste no time. But I feel like, what you did was you balanced yourself. You balanced your time. You spent your time wisely. You spent your time wisely. And what happened was things started coming around for you. And then all of a sudden, ta-da, the best thing for you happens. You receive such positive communication. You receive some type of wonderful communication. Hey, Red Violet. So you know what you receive good communication, but it's almost like all of a sudden you can see how things are going to start coming to you. It's almost like you decided it was time for you to invest in something different. Invest in something different. And whenever you did that, it's like you ended, whatever you ended, you ended like quick, fast, and in a hurry. And it fucked, maybe you left one company and you went to another company. Hey, Latasha, and it messed somebody up. It messed them up. Because, all of a sudden something is over. And boom. And they were surprised. You went from one company to another company. They were surprised. Because, see, it's almost like, I feel like somebody maybe thought that you had some type of abandonment issues. Like you had problems letting go. Oh, no. That ain't even it. The blue star, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Stop. 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 Thank you, Red Violet. What's the message, Spirit? Like all of them. Thank you. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? Yeah. Something about they thought that you was going to stick around and you was going to be like, oh, it's okay. You know, whatever somebody thought that they was going to be able to do to you. Not knowing that, no, Yeah, you had to put up like boundaries. You know? It's almost like somebody wanted to take your kindness for a weakness or something like that. Mm-hmm. But I feel like you knew what to do. You knew exactly what to do. What you say, like they say, you know, over yonder, oh, I got something for that ass. And you did. You knew exactly what to do. What's the message, Spirit? Yeah. See, somebody wanted to put you under a lot of pressure. They wanted to try and burden you. That's why you had to set up these boundaries. They wanted to try and burden you, but you saw that shit coming. Mm-hmm. And see, I'm telling you something about that. They didn't see that you had a wish fulfillment coming through. They thought that you was sitting in the background, like with your head all in your hands. No, you knew something was coming through. Something was coming through because you knew exactly what to do, and it was coming around the corner. All right, and it was going to be that new position, something that is just made specifically for you. Somebody, like I said, somebody likes what you got to say and how you present yourself and who you are and everything else. They looked you up. Uh-huh. And it's just a matter of time before you I'm telling you, it's just a matter of time before you start. You could say, I'm telling you, you may have to sign a contract. And that's going to take you in a whole nother bracket. This is something serious. Let me tell you something. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana in a row. The Hangman, Justice, the Devil, the World, and the Fool. Okay? It is on its way. What else, Spirit? Thank you. Yep. And I feel like, nobody's going to see this coming. They are not going to see this coming. They're going to be shocked. Especially whenever you just all of a sudden, oh, by the way, bounce. Yeah. And I feel like, it's like you are, you're even if you're going from one company to another company, the company that you were about to leave, you are a team leader. Yep. You don't have a problem leading the charge. Okay? You don't have a problem leading the charge, going into battle. No matter what the job entails, calls for, what the duty is asked of, you do it. You do it. But if they don't appreciate it, you ain't got to do it for them. What's the message, Spirit? Yep. See, I feel like you're gonna be. I feel like you're good anyway. Anyway. Okay. Your money is gonna be good. It's just a matter of time. Something is coming for you, and it was something that I feel like it was created just for you, or you took matters into your own hands and sent out the bad signal. Hey, I'm in the neighborhood looking for this. I'm sending out that bad signal, and somebody caught what you were saying, and it's almost like it was almost like, okay, maybe it may be a couple of days or whatever before you hear something, but they got it. And now they're looking at the other people. That's what they're doing. They got your information. They're looking at the other candidates to see, which one. And it's just a matter of time, because like I said, here it comes right around. This could be a place that you had already worked at before, but maybe you wasn't really happy there back at that time because of, maybe somebody had said something, lied on you or something. So this could be a place that, because we see that where it says past love returns, and this could be something that you love to do, or a company that you love to work for, something like that. What's the message, Spirit? What is the message? What is the message? Solar chakras, excited. Yeah, something about excited about your new beginning. Because you are the star. What's the message, Spirit? Thank you. Something about some type of, maybe something is not going to work out at maybe if you put in for, maybe something is not going to work out because the eight of Pentacles came in reverse, fell in reverse. Yeah, maybe something is not going to work out, or where you're at now, or where you something is not going to work out now. Work out. Yeah, it's going to come to an end, and that's okay. It's meant to come to an end, because after that, the healing. So this is truly like that death and rebirth. Here's that death, and then here's the healing right behind it. Yep. You're going to get some good news about another position, something. If somebody's looking for a position, they're going to get some good news. Remember, don't just apply at one place. You have to apply at several places so that, in the worst case scenario, 2 or 3 places call you. Then you get to decide which one's going to pay you the best money. Money, 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 money. Yep. Because something about somebody, because see, I'm telling you, somebody's trying to create a situation where you at now, where they're trying to take money from you or block money coming to you or something like that. Mess with your money. But this is what I'm hearing. Stand your ground. Stand your motherfucking ground. Telling you, as somebody that's somebody they don't that and they doing a lot behind the scenes. They doing a lot behind the scenes. But hey, let me tell you something. God sees it all. God sees it all. And they was been told they better catch themselves. They was already told they better catch themselves. What's the message, Spirit? See, they're feeling insecure and they're trying to blame that shit on you. Told you. They feeling insecure, trying to blame the shit on you. Well, hell no. That's your shit. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? Yeah. You know what? I feel like you're going to be taken care of. You about to experience that joy, that happiness. You don't have to worry about nothing. That's what you're going to get. Yeah, because I'm telling you, you about to start off something brand new. You're going in a whole new direction. Confirmation. You're going in a whole new direction. What's the message, Spirit? Hey, Milan. What's the message? Thank you. Ooh, goodness. See, somebody else, they wasn't using they intuition whenever it came to trying to do something. Like I said, somebody was doing too much. They was doing some shit in the background, and they wasn't using their intuition. You know, almost like whenever somebody, I know that they was trying to blame you for some shit that they was doing. Yeah, they was trying to do that emotionally unloading on you. You had to tell them take your shit back. Those are your emotional issues. See, maybe somebody was trying to. They thought that they had the power to block some type of message from getting out. Hey, educate to liberate 6084. You know, somebody thought that they could block some type of message from getting out, but they wasn't using their intuition, because that message went through anyway. It's almost like it went through to the right department, the right person. The right person happened to see it. Whether it was a resume, CV, whatever, the right person happened to see it. And they went ahead and did their background check. They didn't come up with nothing. They didn't come up with nothing, you know. And so that's why they kept they holding you to the side, like, okay, this is a serious candidate, and they're looking to see what they can offer you. But they're gonna make you just they're gonna offer you something. They're gonna make a decision. Yep. And then those that whoever was talking shit about you, trying to end you, that shit is over for them. That shit is over for them. Dot the motherfucking end. Hey, Deborah, how are you, sweetie? Like I said, right behind that, that's when that healing comes. You get your wish fulfillment. Yep, and you taking off. You know which way you going. Yes, honey. What else, Spirit? What else? Yep. I feel like this is, you know the truth. And then on top of that, it's like you feel like you have a really good chance at getting something because of the competition too. And you know what? And I feel like you were going to be chosen. But you know the truth. You know it's time for you to also move around. When shit don't sound right, or they try and play this slick shit with you, or they try and say this slick shit to you, or slide this slick shit over it, it's time to move around. It's time to move around. It's time to go find something better that's offer more. Yes, it's time to move around. And it's just going to be a matter of time, and you're going to find the perfect thing. Confirmation. Confirmation. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? Thank you. Yep. There's going to be a serious a commitment coming here now. You know, it don't have to be lovers. Hey, Susan. It could be any type of relationship. Confirmation. Yeah. Somebody, I feel like they're doing I feel like they're doing their research on you now. They're doing their investigation on you now. Just a matter of time. But I feel like you're a strong candidate. Strong candidate. And then that person that thought that they had you cornered, thought that they had you stuck, they're going to find out not at all. It was just a matter of time. Whenever you decided it was time for you to leave, that's when you fucking left. And lo and behold, look at you now. But yeah, I feel like somebody, if they was, whatever they was trying to do to you, they have no idea that somebody is allowing them to do that just long enough so that when it happened to them, they can't say a word. They can't say nothing about it. Don't complain about it because we just took so-and-so through. You was just doing that to so-and-so. Now what's happening to you and you can't handle it? Come on now. What's the message, Spirit? Yep. Something about somebody's watching you. They are watching you. I'm telling you, you got something good coming, something that you wished for, something that you was praying for, especially after this fucking betrayal. That's when you said, I'm done with this bullshit. You know what? You could have been the mature one saying, okay, it's time for me to move around. Let me go ahead and plan something else. And that's exactly what you did. You moved around and you found the right thing, something that was paying good. And then the one who thought they got you stuck, like Chuck, found out, no, you got something that was paying even better. They'll put you in a whole other tax bracket. Then it's going to come out all of a sudden out the woodwork. Everybody else talking about their bad experience, just like your bad experience. You may hear about somebody being under investigation. You may hear about, how maybe some type of, you may hear about some type of a lawsuit or something like that because of somebody playing motherfucking games, trying to control the situation. What's the message, Spirit? Get ready. Somebody got a wish about to come true. Get ready. Hey, Denise, how are you? Get ready. What's the message? Hey, Imani. Yep, somebody is looking. They received your information and they're looking at it. They're happy. They're happy. Because like I said, if this is some place that you were returning to, I feel like this person was upset or sad that you had left. Because they was sitting here really thinking about what you put in and how they fucked that shit up. And now the fact that, if you're coming back, you're returning, I feel like somebody is they're discussing things and they're happy. What's the message, Spirit? Hey, Estina. Thank you. What's the message? Yep. Your time is coming. You're about to get justice for all that bullshit. You got your heart in the right spot. And you know what? It's almost like you put your heart into it. No matter, even if the money wasn't all of that, you still put your heart into it. You still gave it your all. You still did a good job. You still went above and beyond. You wasn't one that just was there collecting the paycheck. You actually did something. You actually did a lot. What's the message, Spirit? But if they don't appreciate it, they didn't appreciate it. They did not appreciate it. And that's okay. Because let me tell you something. Where you're going, oh, they're going to appreciate all of it. All of it and then some. And I feel like they're going to thank you a lot. Show their appreciation. What's the message? Yeah, you're going to get an offer. You were going to get an offer. And I feel like you were going to make that decision to take that leap. You're going to decide that you're going to go for it. Like I said, because after that betrayal, something happened that was a betrayal. It almost like, and with that the Knight of Swords, that's like written communication. Almost like somebody tried to, maybe like a supervisor or something tried to betray you and write you up or some shit like that, or put you on a memo or some shit like that. Over some bullshit, something that wasn't even true. I feel like that's whenever you decided maybe it was time for you to go look for somewhere else to work, another company to work with. Mm-hmm. And you know what? It's almost like you have put in loyalty, love, dedication to that place for years. But it's going to fuck them up. It's going to fuck them up whenever you tell them that, you're going somewhere else. It's going to fuck them up. That's when they're going to realize that, you know what? You know about the lies, or how they was trying to stop your money or something like that, or interfere with your money or whatever they was trying to do. What's the message? We're about to get another deck real quick. Yep. Y'all may be going back to the place somewhere that you used to work before, or somebody used to work with before. Yep. What's the message? Thank you. And it's going to be family reunion. A family reunion. I can't sing. I know I can't. But it's going to be good. Yep. It's going to be, you were going to make a decision you're going to make a decision to go ahead and get on in that boat and take your ass on. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I'm telling you, you're going in the right direction, because then here go the Three of Pentacles. Because where you're going. And then immediately afterwards, here go the Four of Pentacles, and you loving it. Loving it. Immediately afterwards. And wait a minute. And then on top of that, you don't have to worry about somebody jealous being over you, trying to get on your last motherfucking nerve, or nothing like that. Because guess who you meet is the one who you really want to meet, the Queen of Pentacles, the one who sees something in you and wants to help you progress. And you know what? This goes on for a while. You were almost like some type of apprentice at this point. Almost like with the Knight of Pentacles, like somebody's pulling you underneath their wing. I'm telling you, it's going to be a shock. It is going to be a shock. You saw how you just went and up. Let's get another deck. Bottom of the deck. Knight of Wands. I feel like it's going to happen quickly too. I just heard like a thief in the night. Yep. Knight of Wands. Because you know what? Like I said, it's almost like you said, okay, hey, it's almost like you had to do what you had to do. Because somebody was trying to overburden you. It's almost like somebody was trying to purposely attack you. And so you had to get on that horse and ride, baby. And they were shocked. They didn't know that you could do it. And the way that you did it, it was so fresh and so motherfucking clean. It was so smooth with it. They wasn't expecting this shit at all. Not even in the slightest. Telling you, you made that decision, and I'm telling you, it was the best decision for you to make. You said, you know what? Fuck this. I'm done. You got in that car and you rode. And now they didn't realize how strong you was inside. They didn't realize your strength. They didn't realize that whenever they started fucking with you, when you went ahead and did what you had to do, that's the first time they realized it's impossible to move a motherfucking mountain. Can't make that up. And now they secretly gonna be watching you. Secretly gonna be watching you. And you know what? They ain't gonna feel a certain way because they know that they fucked up. They fucked up. Especially when, I feel like they're gonna have problems explaining something about what they was doing, what they thought that they could just kind of hold close to wraps. Nobody would really know. I feel like they're going to have a problem explaining that shit, getting that message across. Because somebody want to know what was they planning, what was they doing, what did they think was, somebody want to know, what did you think was going to happen? What did you think was going to happen? And see, that the person who's the HNIC, HBIC, whatever, the person who's in charge knows that, you know what, you went somewhere else to make some money. And they know that you probably getting more than what they was giving you. Yep. It's like I feel like there were other options for you with the 3 of Cups. But either way, you knew that you felt like invincible. Because look at this fool, this person on this fool's card. Like, I feel like if I ruled the world, that's how he's walking. If I ruled the world, something like that. And you didn't tell anybody. Nobody knew what you was doing to rectify the situation that they thought that they had you trapped in. Nobody knew. They never thought that you were going to go back to some place that you just came from, or some place that you had worked before. They never thought that you was going to do that. But you know what? I feel like, because they felt like they could attack you. No, not at all. At this company, they thought that they could attack you. No. You got in that boat and you said, no, let me ride. Okay? That's when Spirit came up in the house. Spirit is in the house. You did exactly what it is that you needed to do. You created something out of nothing. Okay? You did whatever it is that you needed to do. And I'm telling you, trust me, they are happy to see you. They are happy to have you. They want you. Your money is going to be good. I feel like you kind of know that. I feel like you kind of know that they're going to choose you. Your money's going to be good. And see, and what's sad is at the other place you had to fight because, like I said, they was trying to jip you out of money. They was trying to make it so that you didn't either get a bonus or you didn't get a raise, or you didn't this, or they was trying to stop your forward movement. You had to combat that shit. And that's why you went ahead and turn these corners, put out your own information, sent out your own resumes, completed your own online, whatever. And I'm telling you, somebody see you and they feel like you were the best person, the best choice. They want to work with you. They want to get with you. Yep. You are going, your angels, earth angels, God is in the mix. This is happening for you. This is happening for you. Okay? I feel like this position that you're going to get, it's going to be like the perfect thing. Your life is, you've heard of that work-life balance. I feel like you're going to have that work-life balance at that new company, because that new company is going to pay you your worth. Getting paid your worth will give you that work-life balance. Whereas that other company, I'm telling you, you see what they was trying to do. But you had the foresight, and your emotions were just in the right place at the right time, feeling the right thing, doing the right thing, making you move forward with clarity. No matter how long you have been with that position, no matter how long you have been with that company, no matter if no matter what your tenure was, maybe you had stock options with the company, profit sharing, whatever. It's like, and that could have been it. But I feel like at some point you had to send out, you had to accept what the message was and decide to take a stand. That's what you did. We saw that. You had to take a stand. You stood your ground. That's what it was. You had to stand your ground. Yeah. You had to stand your ground. Hey, Jean. How are you, love? What's the message? Oh. Yeah, I mean, I feel like, this was a big step, because like I said, we have the Knight of Pentacles, we got the Eight of Swords, and then we follow back with the Eight of Wands, then the Ace of Wands. Okay, so it's almost like this was something that, a step that, this was not just no easy decision. This was something that you thought about, because you thought about how long you have been with the company, how long you have been there. And, you have this, you got that, you got this, you got that. But at the same time, you allowed yourself still to send out, whether it was resumes, whether it was applications, or whatever it was, and somebody called. So the right one called. So it's almost like, having to exercise faith. Yeah, because you knew it was time, something was over. You knew it was time to move forward. And you knew you had to just go ahead and exercise faith, have that courage, move forward, and you did it silently. This is all major arcana right here. You did it without anyone knowing. I'm telling you, and you sent out resumes or whatever, or completed applications online, and they was watching you. They was watching you. The good companies, the companies you want to watch you, they're looking at you. That's what I'm saying. What's the message? And you start looking around. You needed to. What's the message? Yep. But they don't think that you're doing anything. They think that you just sitting underneath the tree trying to figure some shit out, like how you gonna get out of that. Like they got you in a position like you can't move until they tell you to move. That's what they want it to be like. You can't move, you can't go nowhere, you can't do nothing until they tell you. What's the message? Yeah, but you know what? You kept plans to yourself. You kept shit to yourself. And you knew that it was just going to be a matter of time before what somebody was doing to you was getting ready to come back into them. They was going to get that same person the way that same person tried to get you. Yep. I'm telling you, you walked away. You was like, I'm done with this. And when you walked away, you walked right into the right position, the right one. And them thinking that they was gonna have you out in the cold. No, they was out in the cold with their shit. What's the message? Thank you. See, somebody thought that they was going to attack you and overburden you with all of this, but and they didn't think that you had any decisions, or like you had any options. Like you couldn't go anywhere, you couldn't decide to do anything else. Like we saw didn't we see your solar plexus chakra, and we saw your sacral chakra. Yep, they thought that they was gonna be controlling your confidence, your money, what you thought about yourself. They thought they was gonna be controlling all that shit. Shit, I don't know why they did. What's the message, Spirit? What is the message? I don't know why they thought that stupid shit. What's the message? Yeah, they shocked. So they shocked. Because that little shit that they thought that they was going to do, they thought they had all the power, all the control. They was going to have the last motherfucking word. Now they see they can't say shit. Don't say a damn thing. Yep, because this person said, I'm still moving on. They know, you see, this person said they know that they wanted that person to stay there and be brokenhearted and trapped and shit. They said, fuck that. They got in their motherfucking ride and rode. Okay. Hey, Evangelina Garza, how are you, sweetie? Thank you. Yeah. Something about this King of Cups. And you know what? And I feel like this King of Cups was feeling a broken heart of even feeling like they had to move around. Because they did. They saw themselves staying at that company and increasing, going up the company ladder, doing this, doing that, But instead, it's like the company didn't want to pay him. Did not want to pay him. Yeah, did not want to pay him. So they're going to get a message. They're going to hear some information about something that's coming in with a lot more money. What's the message? Telling you, the sun, a lot more money. Good times is coming. Can't make this up. Cannot make that up. Wait, where did it go? Yep, it was just like this. Eight of Pentacles. That new job is you're gonna be sitting good. The Nine of Pentacles. And this is a position that other people fought for. You know that they wanted to like work with this team, but you know what? I feel like they chose you because of your intellect and the way that you see things, and I feel like you have a lot of knowledge. And then on top of that, I think there's somebody else that you work with or that's choosing you to work with them because you work well together. So, all right, y'all, we getting ready to swing the pendulum. Then I'm getting ready to go in that kitchen and make me something to eat. Oh. So think of your question. Think of your question. Think of your question. Hey, Leon. Hey, Leah. Think of your question. All right, Spirit, which way is the pendulum going to swing? Which way is the pendulum going to swing? Hey, Letitia. And it looks like it is swinging. It's ultimately swinging yes. First it was swinging like, no. But no, it's swinging yes. Hey, Stephanie. Yeah, it is swinging yes. All right, y'all. I'm going to see y'all in the morning. Hugs, kisses, wonderful prayers, blessings. All right, TikTok, thank you so very much. So very much. I appreciate all of you. Hey, Mary, how are you? And I will see y'all in the morning. Okay? Thank you, Bethany. I appreciate you. Let's see. Okay. All right, y'all. All right, Mental Alchemist. Thank y'all. I appreciate you all. I'm getting ready to get me something to eat. I'm starving. I love you all. I will see you in the morning. All right. Bye now.